You got
I chucked
banners.
some Man City stuff. Yeah, we're live. We are.
Yeah. We back, baby.
Welcome back to the Armchair Gaffer Show. Apologies for the timekeeping, but you know how it gets sometimes on a
You know how
Wednesday
it
night.
go.
Rushing back from Leipzig to make this stream, but we're here. You have myself, Walks. You're here with ACG Scorch, and I get it wrong all the time, but this time I'm getting it right. We are here with Mr. Wrong and Strong in one of the greatest looking studios I have ever seen. Welcome back, Phyllis.
We back, baby. Welcome,
We
guys.
back.
Welcome, Scorch. Guys, how are we doing today? I don't ever do welfare checks, but my brothers, how are we doing?
You checking in on the black man's mental health? Appreciate it. No, I swear.
Yeah, that's good to hear,
Yeah.
Scorcher.
Yeah, decent, man.
Well, obviously you guys are okay because none of you guys support Liverpool, so I don't see why you'll be feeling any type of way.
Check in on your Liverpool brethren because they're suffering right now. To put it lightly.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Where are we starting today? Because obviously we've just finished the Man City Leipzig game, but that was pretty much a formality because I really want to delve in to Liverpool. Yeah,
I'm happy to talk about yesterday's events. I feel like there is a lot to talk about from that game, on, off the pitch, and yeah, everywhere, all over Anfield, Merseyside, Germany. Yeah, there's all sorts. Spain.
yeah. We lost a subscriber, a follower on Instagram today. Did you see it, Dan?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, so I posted a quote that I've been recycling for some time now regarding Liverpool, and the quote was by a man called Arrigo Sacchi. Yeah, and
You said this You said this so
I've said
long
it
ago.
before, and I'll keep on recycle it whenever it becomes more and more relevant. So basically, he said about a year and a half or 2 years ago that Liverpool don't have any world-class players.
I think he
They
said it
play-
even. He said that maybe like they was flying.
Yeah, and he said Liverpool don't have any world-class players, but they play with rhythm and intensity. Okay, and I was like, this man is a lunatic. Liverpool are world-class from back to front, from your Alissons,
Side to side.
side to side, your Van Dijks, your Fabinhos, your Salahs, your Manes. They've got it all
Joe Gomez at the time.
at the time. And then I put them under the microscope yesterday. I really, really looked at Liverpool. I didn't like it.
They like we do.
Didn't like what I saw, guys. I did not like what I saw. They are a team who have a very particular style of play. Okay, it's high intensity. Okay, cool. EB said that. He said it before the Champions League final. Thank you, EB. But I was naive to it because I was in the Matrix. I was in the dunya, so I couldn't see out. Do you understand? The kuffars had blocked my eyes, and I was only seeing haram ball, thinking it was halal.
You're finished, brother. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
Exactly. But yesterday, I'm watching the game, and I saw Trent getting the ball. And I used to love Trent Alexander-Arnold, yeah. But I saw him getting the ball, and his thought was open up, yeah.
Did you say Trent Under Armour Arnold?
What? No.
Oh,
is that what it sounded like?
Yeah.
No. He'll get the ball, open up, yeah. And his first thought is, how far can I kick this ball over there? How far can I kick this ball over there? He tried it a few times, and there was no quality on the ball. And I realized, hold on, Trent, are you a one-trick pony? Because this is looking very one-trick pony, Mr. Alexander-Arnold. Okay. Also, Robertson getting the ball and just like a steam train, yeah, running into a brick wall. I was like, Mr. Robertson, are you a one-trick pony, Mr. Robertson? I saw Hendo playing the safest of balls you will ever see. Yeah. I don't know if you guys remember Recess, yeah, the TV show on Disney Channel, whatever it was, yeah. There was a kid called Safety Kid, yeah. I thought Hendo was Safety Kid. He's getting the ball and just playing. I'm saying, Astaghfirullah, Raki, you're finished. You're finished.
Wallahi, you're finished.
But I've said too much, guys. Sorry. Let me just get off my chest. Let me let you guys say, because we all need to have our thoughts on this one. out in the open.
Let's not forget Liverpool went 2-0 up. A great goal from Nunes, a howler from Thibaut Courtois, who wanted to be mentioned or ranked in the top 10 goalkeepers as he
Put some respect on his name, he said.
yes.
He said he thinks some people talk too much.
And then yesterday he was doing the Nolinga, for those of us who have studied dancehall, and he gifted Mo Salah a goal. So they went 2-0 up. But I don't know why, for whatever reason, they didn't look bothered. Real Madrid, they didn't look flustered. Bar Alaba. Alaba wasn't at the races. He came off, Nacho came on, and everything got locked up. So yeah, Nacho, big up yourself. Someone who seems to have a lifetime contract with Real. But yeah, he locked up Salah, and then I don't know, Real Madrid turned the style on. Scorch, I know you're a big fan of Los Blancos and Don Carlo. How impressed were you? Yes, and Modric. I've run out of things to say about that guy.
Do you know? Do you want to start on Real or Liverpool? Real or Liverpool?
Let's start on Real because we'll get to it. Cam kicks. We'll get to Liverpool shortly, so you can hear the Real breakdown. And
can I just say, Scorch? Yeah, you're going to talk about Real, so I got to leave because I thrive with negativity. Okay, so I'm going to check out of this mentally. I'm going to still be here, but I only want to hear negative stuff today. So just let you know, brother.
In fact, you know what? Give me 2 seconds. I just got to go to the door. Give me 2 seconds. Take over for 2 seconds.
Now listen, I can talk about Real.
I'm gonna load some negativity. Hold on.
Thank you. I can talk about Real. Benzema is not the man he was last year, correct?
Yesterday there were glimpses, Jess. I know.
This is what I'm saying.
I know it's not as polished as it might have been in the latter stages, but spring is still to come. So we've got the quarterfinals, you got your semis, yada yada yada, and then possibly your finals for Real, and that's where he really came alive, being clutch in these moments.
Knockout
Yesterday was
stages.
just like a little glimpse that he still has it. I think the composure he showed for the final goal was unbelievable, and again, just another reminder that he's not done yet.
Yeah.
Mr.
See
Ballon
that
d'Or.
that left that finish for the final goal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on his left.
we've all done that. I've been there. I'm sure you've been there, Dan. Yeah, and I promise you, we find a way. Yeah, okay, yeah, to run around in tennis. They call it running around your backhand to get it back onto your forehand.
Yeah.
We would have all run around that and put it back on our right. He
12
said,
extra steps.
he said, I got this.
Watch this. Yeah. Hand wrapped up as usual. No, fantastic goal.
Yeah.
And yeah, Modric, he needs to be drug tested, man. Yesterday was a bridge too far for young Stefan in midfield. It was apprentice versus grand master yesterday. I feel like the occasion might have got to a young Basic, but that's going to happen under the lights at Anfield. Sometimes it's a sink or swim thing, but yeah, Modric took him to school yesterday, and Modric has done that to many a player. But yeah, tough paper round yesterday for young Stefan.
Yeah, he wasn't just up against Modric; he was up against Fede Valverde, who's actually so multifaceted. So we know he's mad fast, yeah. We know he's quite technical. He can shoot. I didn't know his engine as well, but I didn't know he had that intricate play. You know, the triangles. I didn't know he had that in his locker. I'm watching it today, and I said, "Hold on." I saw the midfield was in Modric, Camavinga, and
Camavinga was nice yesterday, man. Just taking over nicely.
Yeah, it's like this Madrid thing, man.
Guys, you know what yesterday told me, man? Because I've been watching Madrid and they're just like in the league, they're just, and Asensio's just banging worldies every now and then. They're
losing to Mallorca.
Benzema can't really stay fit. Yeah, it's just whatever, like. And so I thought, because they won last year, Ancelotti's telling off Rodrigo, you're kind of thinking, yeah, they just might not. And then when I saw that game, I said, oh, fucking hell. Oh, they're playing now.
They're saving it. They're
It's
saving
like
it.
the Champions League comes on and then
It's
they
different.
just start
Yeah, John's
playing.
crazy as well. I look at this team, man. I look at the respect that the players have for Benzema, yeah? Like the players that Vinicius, Rodrigo,
Oh,
Valverde,
we'll get to
Camavinga,
Vinny. We'll get to Vinny.
the respect they have for Benzema. And I'm thinking, like, you guys like hold this man in such high esteem, but you're Champions League winners. You're all multiple Champions League winners, but you still hold this Kareem in such high esteem. And it says a lot for the caliber of the squad as a whole, because any of those players come to my team, Asna, and they'll be numero uno. Any of those players come to Arsenal.
The balance of the balance. Do you know what is? I was thinking about Madrid. Yeah, I was thinking, like Real Madrid. Yeah, are like PSG. Yeah, but being serious.
But they actually get it done. Yeah.
Literally.
Like you know, like where PSG. Yeah, we got all this ability and talent, and that's what we're going to use to win the game. You get me? But Real Madrid do that, and they run, and they work hard. Like I was thinking about it, like this Liverpool team, yeah. This is the same Liverpool team that was favourites to beat Real Madrid. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them, innit? Yeah. And then I was thinking, this is the same Liverpool team that were like pressing monsters, yeah. They just got outrun by guys that were old. Class that's too old then, 1 year older.
Yeah.
A bunch of and are still a bunch of kids. Like they're not still a kid. Rodrigo's still a kid. He's still young. Like
it was crazy to see, man. I didn't expect it to swing that much, but there was just an air of calm. And again, Alisson's mistake was a shocker, but I think Vinicius Jr. His star continues to rise, and sky is kind of the limit. I think he's on a similar path as Saka, and in terms of like my most favorite exciting players. Who are kind of, I don't know, the next generation. They're probably the leaders at the minute for me. But Vinny's first goal was just a joke. They gave him what, a couple of yards in the box, dispatched.
He's in a phone box.
Found space.
They didn't give him that much. They didn't give him that much space. Like, I looked at it saying, "Oh, they're standing off," but then I looked again.
No, he's in the. You know when you move, like when you, it's not forward and it's not even that way. It's
strafed
like this.
It was a joke. There's a comment here from RBK, which mentions Henri's kind of analysis of Benzema, and he makes a good point where he says that Benzema's always standing like ball side, and I'll never forget one of my good coaches when I was younger. He said, as a defender, you should always be ball side, so you can defend that ball down the side. But Benzema always manages to find a way to get on the outside, and that way, I guess, defenders are susceptible to getting rolled. You can't win the ball first. It's just like small little details. Make him such a great.
Yeah, but with regards to his greatness, we've got to remember that Benzema didn't just appear overnight. Okay, he was a child prodigy in the Lyon team, so he's been like next up for a long time.
Mika Richards didn't know that.
Yeah, Mika Richards. Come on, I'm not gonna listen to what he says. If I want to hear a man loud, laughingly with his chest, I'll listen to Mika Richards.
And a hairline. Yeah.
Hey, do you know what I think about Benzema? Yeah. You know, like I feel like Benzema, yeah, is like, it's gonna sound crazy, yeah. I feel like he's Harry Kane, yeah, but he can just do all the stuff Kane tries to do.
Do you know why, Scorch? Because I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something I've said before.
On a fundamental level, like the stuff you're just talking about, like goal side and that and rolling, very similar. But yeah, go on, Jeff.
No, sorry. Just to back up what you're saying, it's because who said it? The final boss, Florentino Perez, said that Benzema is a mix between who?
Zidane.
R9 and Zidane. And when you watch him play, he's not on R9's explosive level, okay? But he has traits of that, elements. He's not on Zidane's super creative level, but he's got enough elements. And when you mix the two together, explosive.
Yeah, he's one of the greats, man. So good. What did we make of the goalkeeping errors? Who outshone who in a week where Karius is set to make a return? I guess there was like tribute acts. Whose mistake was worse, Alisson's or Courtois'?
I want to just analyze both mistakes. So, Alisson's mistake, I'm going to blame Joe Gomez because Joe Gomez, Alisson had two options. He had Van Dijk to his left slightly, but centrally, okay, which is a risky ball to play, okay. I don't know if Alisson has seen if there was any pressure on Van Dijk, so you don't want to play in a high danger area, so you want to play out wide, okay. So the safe pass would be out wide to Gomez, okay. The issue was that Gomez didn't pull out enough, okay. So Alisson was trying to play it to him directly rather than playing into the space. So by Gomez not pulling out and giving a big enough angle, yeah, for Courtois, where am I? What's my other hand? Oh, this hand, yeah. He didn't give him a big enough angle to work with. Ended up playing it short. Sorry, Alisson. Courtois' one, he doesn't respect Liverpool, so he wasn't focusing.
Oh, it's very easy for me. It's very easy. Like the guy that lost the ball trying to be cold, and you're a fucking goalkeeper.
I think
Courtois has tried to control the football with his foot, and it's gone off his shin or knee area. Like, you're a goalie, being a twat, keep it normal. Like,
I thought Alisson was worse.
No, he's bro. He's
Alisson
trying to control. He's not looking at the ball.
Alisson didn't try.
At the ball. No, you're not. He's not. He's moving cold. You're losing. Bro,
Yeah, Courtois tried to do something.
You're losing.
Yeah, Courtois for me, he's tried to make something happen. He's put a feint in and it's gone wrong. Where Alisson has just kicked the ball straight. It was nuts.
So who's his worst for you, Dan?
Oh, Alisson by a mile, man. A safe instep pass. I couldn't believe it. Like, he didn't put any disguise, no feint, no dummy. He literally just pretended like there was no, and it was nuts. Whereas Courtois, I feel like it was getting a bit sticky. He's tried something, and I like people that try, man. So,
guys, I'm gonna be honest, man.
You are such a sorry, Jess. You are a liar. Because when we used to play at Power League, and used to be at the back, and they're doing the high press, and I'm saying, come on, Dan, let's play, man. Come on, man. You just used to turn out and air me.
No, because I know my ability. I appreciate people like yourself.
I know your ability, bro. You got bare ability. This guy makes me sick. The clip is these.
Safety first, man. Safety first, fellas. Safety first. Is there any way back for Liverpool? In the second leg at the Bernabeu, no away goals because they would have been toast. Is there a chance here? Jota's back, Firmino's back, Salah's still scoring.
Locate a Lazarus pit or something like that.
Wow.
If they could find one or two of those.
Yeah, no, Liverpool.
Their business.
Just going back because you guys might be aware that coming into this game, Liverpool were back, right?
Yeah, what was it? The derby win against a poor Everton, and then also the win against 10-man Newcastle. But Liverpool gave up chances.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan, because I'm going to get onto that. Thank you very much. So, because when Arsenal had the little slump here, I said you got to take these games in context, okay? So the derby win, all that stuff. The derby win against Everton, okay? Guys, Anfield is not a happy hunting ground for Everton Football Club. Yeah, no matter how good they're doing or how bad they're doing, they will struggle at Anfield. It happens.
They struggle, yeah.
Yeah, they struggle there regardless. Okay,
I think at home and away. Everton
exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's a bogey team. Okay, it's like Arsenal versus Stoke or Man City versus Tottenham at Tottenham's ground. It's just forget about it, man.
Yeah.
Then there was a game against Newcastle. They scored 2 goals. However, like you said, Dan, they conceded a lot of chances when Newcastle were down to 10 men.
Yeah, which is not great.
Look at things for what they are. So coming to this game, I predicted 3-3 because I was sure Liverpool could score goals. But I thought Madrid would definitely score goals, but I'm looking at Madrid's recent form. I know they won 4 in a row, but 2 of those games were against Al Hilal and Al Ahly in the Club World Cup.
Yeah,
And
congrats on
prior,
the World Championship.
but prior to that, they were bleeding themselves. So let's not read too much into this Real Madrid performance. But Liverpool are a shadow of their former selves. When they haven't got the asthma pumps and they can't run at 1,000 miles per hour, this is
allegedly on the asthma pumps. Yeah.
This is what you get.
Yeah, it's not. It's not great, man. Not great viewing.
You know what?
I think they're possibly done. But Ancelotti said there's no way this tie's over, and I think he probably knows a tad more than myself. But as it stands, I can't see a way back for Liverpool.
Walks, you know, I was thinking that. I was thinking we're gonna need a third. That's all I was thinking. Like, this
Imagine
game ends here at 2-0. They're done. I was thinking they need a third. 2-0's not. You see that team. 2-0's not enough at the Bernabeu, because the reality is when Newcastle FC, Almiron, Wellington, Isak, whoever was on the pitch, when they stopped respecting them, saying, "Raw, you know, we got 10 men. Obviously, we know we can't. We don't want to get embarrassed." When they just started saying, "Fuck it," Liverpool was struggling to contain them.
It was a bit mad, yeah. Callum Wilson missed a gilt-edged chance. I feel like there was probably a sign there, but people were quick to say Liverpool back, top 4 is back on. I even started thinking, "Oh, these lot are serious again." But then when you take a step back and look at it from a bird's eye view, and look at the context of the wins, there's still a lot of work to do, man. Everyone keeps saying that Liverpool need a new midfield. I think it's probably time to start looking at their centre backs and centre backs pairings and who's available. I saw a decent comment yesterday online, and someone said, "I feel like in 4 years' time, we could look at Konate as the centre back version of Keita," and I couldn't help but take a deep intake of breath. I wanted to disagree, but as it stands, I still have nothing. I'm worried about his injury record, man, if I'm being honest, and he's a top prospect.
His build, man, like the impact, he's so huge, the impact on his knees with every stride. He's like an elephant. Yeah. They've got Shokozor was built into their body because they're so big, and that's Konate. Like he can't continue at this. This is his knee joint every time he takes a step. I had high hopes. I had high hopes for him. I was sure that he was the reason why RB Leipzig was successful and not Upamecano. But I'm unsure again. I'm thinking just the 2 of them together worked rather than one being better than the other.
Dio's picking it up a bit, man, and I'm happy to see that as well, because it wasn't.
I saw he scored an own goal the other day.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
that's cool. Martinez scored one as well. He's still a half decent keeper. But no, he had a tough introduction to life.
We need to discuss. At some point, we're going to need to discuss, man. Yo, life comes at you fast.
What do you care to say, man?
No, like I'm hearing Unai.
Wants him out.
Oh
yeah. So he'll be on the market. But you know what? Tottenham FC, we don't need. We've already got a World Cup winner. We don't need another one. He's fine. We don't.
Them 2 together.
He can stay there.
Guys, I'm not down on Liverpool. By the way, I got loads on Liverpool.
Cam Kicks is saying, "Please stop. He's had enough. Stop. We're already dead." But no, if there's more to say, there's more to say, man. Jess, what is there you want to get off your chest on Liverpool?
This one here. Hendo and Milner, I believe it's time to move them on. See, I've said this before again.
Move them on where?
Away from the club. It doesn't matter where you go, but you have to leave here. For the good of Liverpool Football Club, this great British institution, we need you people to move on. I'm not a Liverpool fan in the slightest, okay? But for the good of football, yeah. Do you know what this is becoming now? Do you remember when Liverpool had your Lazar Markovic's, your Voronins,
Oh my
your
God.
I used to like Markovic though, low key though.
Alberto Aquilani, yeah,
Oh,
your Dirt Quites, yeah, um,
hard working dirt.
yeah, you're going back there,
I
Liverpool.
used to like quite a lot of these footballers,
Let's
but
say
it's
no.
just like
Yeah, no, they were okay. We liked them, yeah,
the
but
level's just not. It's just not enough though, really, is
we
it?
liked them because they weren't a threat to our clubs. You understand? That's why we could tolerate them. Yeah, no one likes Suarez because he's a threat to your club. So if Liverpool keep Hendo and Milner, you are going back to the days of Lazar Markovic, Emre Can. Who else was bleeding over there?
So you're an Emre Can guy. I feel like you think he's all right.
He's picked it up at Dortmund like this season, but no, on the whole, it's a no from me. Not a massive fan.
Yeah, sorry.
Not for me. Hendo, I think it's probably too soon to move Hendo on. I still think he's serviceable. I think James Milner coming on when you're 4-2 down or whatever it was yesterday probably doesn't strike fear in the hearts of your Kamavingers and Modric's. And he's been a great servant, but it's probably time to move him on. I feel like Hendo could, I don't know, grow and be the new Milner. And he only recently signed his new contract, so I still think he believes that he's got something to give. But yeah, I think an upgrade is needed, and yeah, Henderson probably, I don't know, based on form, probably isn't deserving of a starting spot in that Liverpool midfield if they want to push on. But those are my thoughts.
No, he needs to go. He needs to move on. But I don't think Liverpool will ever be back, personally. Their success, a lot of it is down to having the ideal players, an ideal system, and the ideal time. Yeah. Those elements are never going to repeat themselves ever again. And definitely not with Klopp's style of play. Maybe with a new manager, yeah. But under Klopp, Liverpool are finished. I promise you guys. What's their best midfield right now?
It's tough
Apart from him, Scorch. Apart from who else?
because the Fabinho demise seems to continue and find new loads every week. I just don't get it. He's got the I think they call it the yips in other sports, but yeah, it's not good to see, man.
I can't. There's no name that I want to say first to like I want to say Thiago. I want to, but I've seen you on the pitch, and the score's mad. I've seen it. Like, forget whether how you're playing, if you're playing good or bad or whatever. Quite a few times I've seen you on the pitch, and the score is mad. And now, man's 10th or whatever, whatever 9th or whatever. And I'm saying, all right, cool. So we can't say Thiago. All right, cool. We can't say Fabinho because you've had an extended bleed. So it's not you. All right, cool. Then there's Milner. You're not even really supposed to be here. But intangibles. Okay, we get it. Then there's another guy who you are supposed to be here, but you're just playing like Milner. So okay, intangibles. But both of your intangibles aren't really intangible and you're just looking like man who ain't at the required level of fitness for elite ball. Cool. Then there's Keita. He's just the same person. I seen him playing decent the other day. I was saying, yo, is Keita worth a thing on a tree? And then everyone was like Liverpool, not trickery. I said, all right, cool. So I'm guessing not Keita. Because I don't really know if you see Keita, I don't know if he's good or bad, but he's managed to get all the way to the last 6 months of his contract. So I wouldn't so maybe not him. His heart might not be in it. And then there's
young Harvey Elliott, Basatic.
Harvey Elliott is young. He's definitely young, and he's also playing out of position. So maybe not the best place to start. But he can score a banger.
Arthur Melo.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Is he back? Oh,
I'm just looking at the squad now, seeing who can play midfield.
Maybe not Arthur, and then we've just got Bajcetic.
Curtis Jones, Oxlade-Chamberlain.
No. Right, we're gonna start with Curtis Jones. You know why? Because else has failed at least twice since the last time he played. So
Yeah, I think he's got a season left at best. Very, very strange his fall off.
and Forest,
It's something like that. Yeah, he could link up with because them boys are cooking, man. Brennan Johnson and Morgan Gibbs White.
the light skin link up there is
I'll
going to
be
be
honest.
real. Hey, I'm with
I'm
it.
looking forward to the off season as well, man. The trip to Dubai, the pictures on the yacht. Yeah, man. Young and getting it. Yeah, Bournemouth 2.0. Mo Salah, big contract curse.
Mo Salad.
I'm not going to disrespect the great man like that. I have been harsh on him. I think when he's not scoring, is he contributing? Probably not.
I think he
but
is.
So, you think in what build-up play and chances and whatnot?
He's never been a guy to contribute in build-up play, ever. But I've seen him play balls into the box.
He definitely has.
No, I think just means generally Wolves, like you're saying like he has like he's a moments guy, isn't it? Like
Yeah, some people say he doesn't have the X factor, but no, I've seen
When
him
I-
linking up and playing
when I
crazy
think-
football. Firmino
when
and
I-
Mane across that front three.
When I
Calls it
think
running
of
right.
Mo Salah, I think of like a nice channel ball that he runs onto with his thumbs up his sleeve like this, yeah, and he gets onto it, yeah, and he vibrates, yeah, and somehow he gets past you, and he hits the ball in a way that we wouldn't have hit it, but somehow it goes the top corner.
no, but do you know what I've clocked? He does though. He does whatever he can do at top speed. That's his thing. Like he can like moving his fastest. He will make a bonkers connection on the ball.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
his best one does.
Shock and awe. Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
put the frighteners on you. But yeah, I think I was being too harsh just now. You brought Mo Salah up. I think everything that Liverpool have done that's been decent this season has involved him. He scored in like all of their games where they've won or they've seemingly turned it around.
And guess what? Guess what, Dan? Sorry to cut you. He's scored in all the games that they've won or seemingly turned it around, and he's been missing in all the games that they've lost.
Yeah, and I still think even in the games where he's scored, he just is, I guess, anonymous. I don't want to go to ham, but he doesn't feature a lot.
He regularly has no shots in the game. Regularly.
No shots, minimal touches. But I think he's dealing with, I guess, a change in system where he's not maybe the main man. And yeah, the team is like, who's getting him the ball? I think he's a victim of circumstance.
Can I say something? Yeah,
Mhm.
like, do you know what I think is a massive factor, and no one really wants to say it like this because it's too easy to say, oh, they sold Mane, that was a mistake. That's like too easy. That's obvious because the team needed freshening up in it. Like, there's no avoiding it. So you look at the team and you think, raw, where can we freshen up? We got these two guys, their contracts are running out and they're big deals in the team. But you know what I think people need to start maybe saying? Like they need to maybe start saying Jurgen Klopp backed the wrong players. Like Jurgen Klopp backed Jordan Henderson. Jurgen Klopp backed Mohamed Salah. Like he surprised us all when he gave Milner a new contract. These men are part of the old guard. Firmino, I think he wants Firmino to stay, if I'm right. Like, but I'm not sure. I don't think Firmino does that. But however it goes, isn't it? Like, just for me, I think something that people need to start taking into consideration. Like, it's not just about, oh, you sold Mane, you shouldn't have sold Mane. It's not really that. It's you needed to sell some people, yeah, and maybe you gave new contracts to the wrong ones.
Yeah. Extended some stays where maybe parting ways could have, freshened up what they had going on. But yeah, some of those contracts they're probably thinking, oh, it's tough, man. It's tight. Happens. On contracts, I have seen this floating around. The Marcus Rashford contract curse. Could it become a thing? I'm praying it doesn't. As a Man United fan, And Ten Hag has spoken about the Ronaldo rule and the wage cap. If anyone thinks that Marcus Rashford is going to settle for a measly, meager 200k a week, they are bigger fools than I can explain. I pray the contract curse doesn't hit him. We've seen it with Oba, we've seen it with Ozil, Salah. I'm not going to say. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't hit Rashford. But who knows? Because yeah, we have seen sometimes his head could be turned, but it seems like Ten Hag.
I don't get the impression, like, as crazy as it might sound, yeah, I don't really get the impression or vibe from Marcus Rashford like he plays like money. Like, not to say that money isn't important. I'm sure it isn't. I'm sure everybody wants a great contract, and even more so than just having a great contract. It's kind of like a kind of sign of how much you're valued, you know.
Yeah.
But thinking about it, I'd imagine more than anything, he likes the vibe. Like he likes feeling like he's somewhere, he's going to be valued, he's going to improve, he's going to have a specific role. Like, don't get me wrong, and the money to go with it, you know. Like, it's not like Man United are going to be offering him something that isn't competitive. No way. I think they will quicker rip up their entire Ronaldo rule and get Marcus Rashford done. Yeah,
it makes sense. I guess considering the form that he's been in this year, and his story of being one of the academy boys, I think it benefits both if that contract gets signed. But yeah, hopefully there isn't a contract curse. Another one, Mason Mount, his dad is trying, as his agent, as you should, try and get the best deal for your client. It is rumored that Mason Mount's dad is trying to get him 300k a week. And I wouldn't blame him with all the money that's flying around Stamford Bridge. Do we see Mason Mount leaving, or is this one of those that just gets sorted and handled and everything's fine and it's brushed under the carpet?
I think that they're going to give him the money he's asking for, because we need to remember that Todd Bowley is in charge right now. I'm guessing Mason Mount's like 23, 24 years old.
Yeah,
and that's by the way, that's the main thing you have to remember, just
Yeah, because I'm doing some quick maths right now. So that falls in the bracket of being able to offer him a 7-year contract. I mean, he's already at Chelsea, so they can do that big contract, no problem. So I believe he'll get the money. It'll be heavily incentivized. Let's say 240k plus 50k every time you're in the squad, and 10k every time you start. So he'll get his money. He's not going anywhere. I saw someone say that Mason Mount at Arsenal in the Xhaka role would actually make sense. And I realized that sometimes players need to look at themselves and say, you know, maybe I just need to go somewhere else and then make the right choice, because I can actually see him at Arsenal doing bits, running a lot. Heat map.
Yeah. Heat map going crazy.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I agree with Nathan. 300k a week for in the manner that he's been performing. It's great work if his dad can get that signed. But I think as it stands, it's not daylight robbery, but something akin to that, man. But yeah, get your coin, Black King. Is what I was always told. Alex Bates tuning in. Big up yourself. Hope you're well. Just a Duracell bunny. Jesus Christ, Nathan, you have a way with words. Oh, decent comment from Vega. Chelsea stunted his growth. Discuss.
Okay, so let's look at this. Yeah, since he's been at Chelsea, he's been very much involved. Okay, so he's been getting game time. That's not an issue of him not being selected, not being in the teams. He's played pretty much every game that's been available to him. So the only thing that could stunt his growth is maybe him being in the wrong team.
Position. What is Mason Mount?
We're back here. Wolves, do you remember when I was saying, like, okay, cool, but what's his position?
Yes.
Like, what's his? I know what he does, innit? But like, when you're buying Mason Mount, what are you buying?
Because a lot of the people keep saying he could go to Arsenal, he could go to Liverpool, and people just keep mentioning the running. I think he's
Liverpool's a good fit.
as a footballer. He was chipping in with like his fair share of goals. But yeah, people just have him down as a running machine, which I understand his pressing's very good. But I think he's underrated on the ball, man. I think his best position is maybe as that floaty 8.
He's not underrated on the ball.
So you're saying like he's the final Conor Gallagher,
a much more refined version of
CG.
Of young Conor, man. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, no.
Ooh.
He's able to play in striker against Southampton on the wing. Me personally, he likes to run a lot, but he's not fast enough to play on the wing because in this day and age, there's no right mids anymore or left mids. Yeah, you got to be a bit speedy if you're going to play on the wing.
I remember Lampard tried him out there early on to kind of shoehorn him in, and I was just thinking,
yeah, exactly.
Not great.
And he's not creative enough. Like him playing on the left, he's not going to cut in and slide a ball, a reverse ball, like down into his overlapping fullback. For me, his best position has to be in a 4-3-3. No,
best position should be next to Rice.
What do you mean?
Wherever Rice goes, he should try and link him.
Friends forever.
Oh,
And just do the next chapter together, like I reckon.
Yeah, no. For me,
in the middle somewhere.
If rumors are to be believed, then they'll be together at the Emirates.
Imagine that.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out.
Phil's saying he's an Aston Villa player, respectfully. Funny how we got to Mason Mount. How did we get here? We're talking about
Supermax contracts, man. The Rashford contract, which is up in the air, and yeah, Mason Mount's also going through the same thing. For everyone viewing, by the way, yeah, please make sure you like the video so this just gets like ranked and we get the algorithms popping.
And also, guys, if you like me want to stop Liverpool bleeding, then please text "stop bleed" to 25333. Thank you, Scorcher. That's "stop bleed" to 25333. Every second you waste is another second Liverpool FC continue to bleed.
Cross the ball.
We'll cross the ball from the centre circle. Just last night, they conceded 5 goals at home to Real Madrid because you did not stop the bleed. Please join us in stopping Liverpool bleed. Back to you, Dan.
Yeah, thank you for that public service announcement. Enough. Not too much on Liverpool, as Joe Budden would say. Do you want to speak about Man City and their struggles tonight? You could call them struggles. We'll call it a struggle. They should be beating Leipzig home and away, I believe, but drew 1-1 with goals from Mahrez and £100 million rated centre back Gvardiol. I think he jumped above the goal to header Leipzig back on par with City. Scorch, you watched
absolutely LeBron James.
He smoked Diaz. That weren't cute. Is this a banana skin? Does City go through, or is this more of the 2022, 2023 Man City who it feels weird? Something's not good. Yeah.
No, I think to be honest, I think City were there for the taking today. And like this Haaland not connecting with the team it's almost getting out of hand a little bit. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I think Leipzig missed the trick because when Nkunku came on in the second half, I think maybe 64th or something like that.
Yeah,
they said, "All right, cool, we're gonna go for it." And then all of a sudden, like City did not look secure in what they were doing.
Yeah, and they haven't all season defensively. I don't think they've been great at all. Yeah, skittish. Sorry, perfect word. It just seems like panic is ensuing whenever they're getting, I guess, attacked. So yeah, you're right in one sense. But surely City should be turning Leipzig over with all due respect.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think City should have done. I think City should have done a job. But being honest, what I can't see is City allowing themselves to lose at home. Though, not now. Like they should see it out. Even if it's a case of De Bruyne, inshallah, because it will work.
Yeah, they're missing a few players, I think, with illness today. And yeah, hopefully for them, they'll have these guys back. Okay, we've got Pac-Man here. Go on, Jess.
Before we went live, you guys, Scorch, you were saying about Haaland playing one position,
Yeah.
but I missed it. Can you like enlighten me?
Oh, no. So you know what it is, yeah? You see with Haaland, yeah, like play like Cristiano Ronaldo. You know that Cristiano Ronaldo at Juventus? I'd say maybe slash Juventus slash Man United the first season. So he's essentially just trying to be like an extremely lethal elite finisher, and that's all he does. That's all I do. But the reality is Man City have been doing exactly what they've been doing and winning what they've been doing things the exact opposite way. But all right, cool. You gotta adapt to your team. Your team's got to adapt to you. But there's no meeting in the middle. He's doing the Haaland show, and they're doing the where this is how we play. We play like this, Erling. So they're kind of just stuck in second gear almost. That's how it seems to me. So, but yeah, so in talking about that, I was like, yeah, because the problem is like they want to play football and he's shit at football. And then Walks was like, what do you mean he's shit at football? I'm saying like at the game of football, the general game.
Sport
Like,
football.
he's cut. Hold on a sec. Yeah, like at the game of football, like he's kind of shit. So Walks was like, well, how can you say that? And I'm like, all right, cool. Like if you look at like I don't know, just pick any player, like any player, just name one, Dan. Name a player we all know.
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski can maybe play striker. He can maybe play in the 10. Maybe at a push. You never know. He might can play centre half. I don't know. I'm just chucking it out there. Haaland can literally just play number 9. He can't even play number 10. Like there's no other position on the pitch he could play. Like random Darwin Núñez. Like he could play 9. He could play on the left. He could try his hand at number 10 and make himself busy, I'm sure. Like, I just think, yeah, that it's a bit of that. You got an extreme footballing team and somebody that just wants to be the guy that gets on the end of things, but he's not doing anything for the team. Like, he's like, you know, like the normal things in football, like going and pressing the defender. Go look how he presses the defender when it's not pressing to go and win the ball. Oh, he's mythical.
Okay.
He doesn't do it with anywhere near the same intensity. So I think it's a bit of that.
So have we? Because I'm sure, Scorch, a few months ago, when it was Mbappe or Haaland, yeah, I'm sure you was Haaland, wasn't you?
No. I was thinking about that. You know, like you can actually measure the way Mbappe's kicked on. And you know what I think it is, bro? When you actually think about it, when you actually look at who Mbappe is playing with, like if you're ever really going to learn how to do this elite best in the world thing.
Yeah, he's amongst some greats. I will say PSG have been horrible since returning
The
from
World
the
Cup.
World Cup. Oh my God. I feel like it's blown their season apart as one of them achieved their life goal and the other two didn't. It's just been an absolute mess. But yeah, he definitely has pushed on. I remember the start of the season. It was there was a counter or a minute counter for how long it's been since Mbappe got an assist. But that all seems to be behind us now. But yeah, I think
but Walks, have you noticed? Look at the assist now.
But which means that he wasn't being an arsehole. Like it was just an anomaly.
More than Haaland.
Yeah, much more than Haaland. What have we got here? When will Pep give Foden a proper run as one of the 8? Wasting time. He's so hungry for City. Pep not allowing him to become a solidified central leader. Bang in the centre of play. We keep hearing this that Foden needs to be played as an 8. And not out wide because that's not his best position. I think Foden just needs a run of games full stop. Seems to have fallen away massively.
Yeah, I think the young boy just needs to get in the team, and that's not
I
really
think
like he needs to just get in there any way he can and keep it
I
moving.
think as well, Foden is like pretty much. Would you agree that he's like a product of Pep Guardiola?
He
Yeah,
was
I would. Yes.
great. He was great before Pep, but yeah, I'd say Pep's molded him to become even better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
hold on, Wolves. When you say great, what like where?
In youth football, playing for England as a youngster, I know you don't watch or have time or you don't value that level of football, but I am the total opposite, and I have time for Toulon tournament, all these little things. Like it's up to you. It's your
okay.
world.
So
Shout out my guy Lewis Baker, man.
so, anyways, as I was saying, so we're going to agree that Phil Foden is a product of Josep Guardiola. Okay.
Yeah.
And we got to see this Guardiola team right now. They're not playing as we've seen them play in the past. Okay.
No.
So, if
They're
Foden
playing
is a
with
product,
rhythm and intensity.
Scorcher, go away. Go away. Please, no trolling. So yeah, if we look at the current not demise, but the capitulations of this current City team, yeah, is that not tied with Foden because he can play in a team that's well oiled, you know, a Guardiola team that's doing what Guardiola teams do. However, when the team isn't doing what it's known to do, he's a player that's going to suffer because he's been brought up in the bosom of Pep Guardiola. Pep had him as a pup, you know, on the nipple. Do you know what I mean? So when the milk, when the milk is run dry, do you understand what I'm?
I just think he needs to be reintegrated into the team, and I feel like their fortunes could change if he is. But yeah, Pep knows more than me.
I just think he's a young boy. He's just
yeah,
got he's a young boy. He's just got to get himself back in the team. It's calm.
yeah, it's
Like
probably
they're
his first
second in the
little
league.
period of
Right?
inactivity. What do you think Pep's obsession is with not making subs either? It's a bit weird because he was calling for 5 subs when we only had 3 subs during COVID, and yeah, he doesn't seem to make the most of it, which is odd. Do you find City's 4-4-2 basic? Gundo was trying to find him, and Bernardo doing his best to run midfield, but the wingers don't offer enough. I kind of hear it. Mahrez, such a good player, but sometimes he's massively ineffective and just goes in and out of games. But that's for another day. Haaland needs to learn to play his back to goal, and City players need to be more direct with their passing. I hear you. Grealish comes inside every time and can't use his left, while Mahrez wants the ball to feet and won't run in behind. I feel like was that a bit of balance, or maybe
Nah,
that's
I feel
them
like I
being
see him make
similar.
running behind the other day. But I do hear what you're saying. Like he's not Sterling, is he?
Remember
But
that.
But this is the thing though. These are choices. This is the blend that Pep Guardiola chose. Like he chose no Sterling. He chose
Yeah,
no Jesus. He chose
no Jesus
no
Navas.
Cancelo. Like
Roadrunner.
he like these choices. Like we can't really like it's like it's not
And he
a
chose
case of
to pay Carl Walker there tonight.
Carl Walker's talk to me about Carl Walker's delivery.
It for someone who's played at the highest level for so long, it's not where it needs to be, especially when you
No.
compare it
It's
to
never been good.
people in the game. That's what I'm saying. When you
Yeah,
compare it
it's
to
never
the
been good. He's
likes
not
of
known for
Trent,
this.
the likes of Reece James, even your James Justins, your Livramentos. Yeah, I think Carl Walker. If he does have a weakness, it's probably that side of
Guys,
the
do you know?
Hey, listen to this. You know he's got less here of a golf bag here. I love Carl Walker. He's my
spirit animal, as
right back.
the girls say on TikTok and stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, he's got less of a golf bag than Aaron Lennon. It's a similar bag, but Aaron Lennon can stand them.
Lift it, yeah, for that back post
Guys,
isolation.
do you know what annoys me about Man City is that they don't have to play good, yeah, for the press to be like another easy win for Man City. As long as they win, yeah, the press say, oh, another easy win for Man City. We don't actually look at their performances. We don't actually analyze what they're doing and how they're playing. We just assume they won, so they played beautiful tiki-taka and walked over the teams. And they haven't been playing well all season, and it shows with their up and down results. Results. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Go back to that one, Dan. The Pac-Man one. Of course, the Pep product. His whole game is based on what Pep wants: ball attention, receive the ball in half term, play in tight spaces, etc. Okay, cool.
He said he's not sure in his language there. I'm going to move swiftly on from that comment.
What does that mean?
Just read it back. It's I don't know. There could be innuendo.
Yes.
Here we go. The fact that City haven't been their best all season and they still have a very good chance of winning the league. Yeah, it shows that they have a lot of, I don't know, buying power, I guess.
I was thinking, like, you know why Pep's the best? I was looking at Klopp and just like, he's in hell. And he's absolutely in the upside down, yeah. But you see, like Pep, when Pep doesn't get it right, like, the balance at City isn't right now. He's second in the league. Like when he gets it wrong, he comes second.
Yeah, there's levels to this failure stuff. He fails up. I think a lot of people, if that's described as failure, a lot of people would love to fail. MMB says it's a complete myth that Foden is a product of Pep. Not with you on that one. Put Foden in the 10 or one of the 8s, leave him there, and watch him galvanize everyone. Pep's messing with him. Interesting.
I like it.
Not with us, and I respect it.
Listen, MNB disagrees with whatever we say. He's not here to agree with us. Okay, he's a contrarian. Yeah,
he writes a thesis every week.
No matter what we say, no matter what we say, MNB is going to say something on the contrary. It's what he does. Okay, we could have said that Foden is not a product of Pep. He will come in and explain that he is.
He'd say Pep has good looks.
Literally.
No, I like it. Carl Walker should thank God every night he was blessed with pace. Otherwise, he'll be in CBS studios too. That is
a bit low.
That is a kick. MMB wrote a lot but said nothing at all. Goodness me, gaffers, let's all stay on the same team. But yeah, this is what we're here for.
I'm with that. I agree with you, Pat-Man, because this is what MMB does. Just always disagreeing. Shit, man.
Can we tomorrow?
A preview of tomorrow?
Yeah, what do you not think?
Before we get to that, is MMB a footballing terrorist? One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. So
he's not my freedom fighter.
You work that one out. Tomorrow, Barcelona and Man United, or Man United versus Barcelona at Old Trafford. A classic, if you will, being played out in the Europa League.
A new classic.
Yes, of two former giants, slain giants, are looking to kind of, galvanize or revise their current trend and get themselves back to Champions League football. Tomorrow, I'm going for a Man United win because the vibes are so high right now. Eric Ten Hag's tricky Reds cannot be stopped. And I wouldn't put it past Rashford scoring another goal tomorrow.
I can't see how they stop Rashford
I would see.
Yeah, because they're gonna try and play Frankie De Jong, and he's just gonna just pass good. And
Rashford will score how many goals? Because he's gonna score.
Yeah, it's like what? Hey, can we just, guys? I'm just gonna say this. Please watch Frankie De Jong tomorrow because he's gonna play sick. He's gonna play so sick, man.
Shop window.
I think Rashford,
they're gonna go out. He's gonna play sick.
I think Barca go through. As much as I want Man U to go through, so they have loads of games to play. I think Barca go through. I think Rashford gets his goal, but I think Lewandowski gets his goals, and Usman Dembélé is back as well. So it's not a foregone conclusion that United win this game.
Okay. Here we go. MMB. He's speaking up and letting it be known that it's just a discussion. Love it. The disagreements stand out. Yeah, keep it coming along. We need as many comments and whatnot to boost the algorithms. Jack Grealish needs to pull up his socks, like what you've done there.
I like that one there.
Magic in the 10 again. Is there any more for any more? Napoli won yesterday 2-0. Osimhen and the Georgian Messi, probably the best tag team since the Dudley brothers. It's just a shame, Scorch, as I was saying on Sunday, that it seems that we're only going to get one proper season of it, which is a shame. Napoli back in Champions League, European. Can we dream?
What, based on how they're playing? Oh shit, battery's dying. Based on how they're playing, why
bro,
not?
It's possible, you know.
Yeah. If we judge
is
them on
possible.
what we're seeing, use our eye test, they're very convincing in every single game. Napoli sold their best players, yeah, Dries Mertens, Lorenzo Insigne, and Kalidou Koulibaly, and look at them. And they signed Anguissa from where? Fulham? Kvacha from somewhere in Georgia.
Georgia Tbilisi.
Yeah, was Osimhen there last year?
Yeah.
He was there last year. Cool, but they let go of three icons of Naples, and look at them now.
Insigne, Ruiz.
Yeah, and look at them now.
Key members, man.
Yeah.
Maybe they were holding them back all this time.
Listen, they are playing with rhythm and intensity,
and they're so far ahead in Serie A that I feel like they could rest for Champions League. I don't know. Maybe I'm dreaming a bit, but I'm very happy for Napoli because when Sarri, Jorginho, and the boys fell short a few years ago, it broke my heart because I actually started to believe that they could break into the big leagues and bring it home again. But it wasn't to be the case. But this year, it seems like it's all wrapped up. And now I'm starting to think, could they do it in the Champions League? I don't know. The vibes are high, is what I will say.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Jess always has hate undertones with his United takes. Someone said, well done. I agree. I've noticed it as well. Your eyes are working well. Mr. Cam Kicks, my guy. Are any subscribers coming on the show anytime soon? I think it's probably about time that we got some gaffers up in the studio with us to share their thoughts. We've been running for a while. The gaffers have been.
All right, listen. If you want to come, DM us on Instagram. I'll put you through a vetting process. If you guys want to come on, but you're going to be vetted, severely vetted. Don't just think anybody
we just
can
need
come.
to know that you just need to show your ID, which is your subscription to the Armchair Gaffer Show. Osimhen is just a tool. Eddie Nketiah. Goodness me. I'm not sure if that's praise or not. Scorcher, did you rate Anguissa at Fulham? Scorcher just offline, his camera's off, but I believe he did. I liked Anguissa, even though Fulham was relegated that season.
He was, what's it called, guy? Sorry. Oh, one sec. Bloody hell. Yeah, Zambo Anguissa. Jess was telling me about him and Siri. Jess was proper, like we had our eyes on them. We thought it was a baller, and we just thought,
Jean-Michel Terry.
Nobody, it hasn't worked out so well. But Anguissa though, it's crazy that Ndombele is gonna win Serie A.
Spursy.
Spurs
Kim Min Jae.
players.
That's the one. Kim Min Jae, Serie A's best defender this season. Sorry, just had to get that out there.
Yeah, and he could be the next to get a move. Lobotka, an elite journeyman, or has he always been that guy? I can't say that I've followed Lobotka closely, but again, he's played a big part in this Napoli revival.
Wait, do you know who I find just mad interesting? Whenever I see Mario Rui, I'm just like, this guy is just like, it's like, is this guy like?
You're still not sure?
Like, no, he just seems like a guy that's in a band or something.
That's high praise,
like,
man.
He seems like he just rocks up, plays football. He's trying to do minimal running, you know.
And then goes and performs.
Just jogs around and just keeps it so basic, but he's just there all the time.
Yeah, they are, as Jess mentioned, a well-oiled machine, man. I'm happy with the way things are going with them. And yeah, King Min Jae is the absolute truth. Any more before we depart, gaffers? I just want to mention Barcelona I've done a bit more research, Scorch. Paying off referees. That is
Yeah, it's
not my
minging, it
club.
stinks. Yeah.
It's not my club. No, nothing to do with them. Oh, nothing to do with them.
Lukaku. Oh man, Lukaku
Back to
tonight.
Matt. Mm-hmm.
I managed to catch it. He's come off the bench, and oh my god, he's done the dominant tiger thing. Ball into the box, risen above everybody, got between the two centre halves. Boom, header.
Bosh.
Header was cold. Bosh, off the post. React bicycle kick down into the ground. 1-0. And you know what was cold? What I was rating when he came on. He came on. He nearly set up a chance for Martinez. Martinez on his heels a little bit, but Lukaku
Playing like he's in the World Cup again.
Bro, Lukaku was he was proper like trying to lift the stadium though.
Mm-hmm.
And I've realized
seems like that's his home, innit?
it's a good fit, man. I feel like when he was saying all that stuff, yeah, like when he was at Chelsea about I want to come back, and bro, do you know what? I think he was speaking from the heart, bro.
And if we want people
he bleeds for them,
we have to be honest. If that's what the heart desires, the heart wants what the heart wants. And it seems like he's back home, man. He's got what he wants. Kvaradona is good to watch, class. Yeah, another one part of the low socks mafia. His assist yesterday was just like he's taking the piss over Pauli. I didn't see.
Do you know why they Do you know why Napoli are scary? Because Osimhen and Kvicha, are like two of the most informed men in the same team as well, but they play for each other. Like they want each other to score. They want each other to score 6 goals. But on top of that, they're also competing.
It's reminiscent of Son and Kane, man. It's reminiscent of Son and Kane at their pomp or in their pomp. They are a horrible pairing for anyone to come up against, I think, at the moment. Kaka trying to get that Bowley attention. I hear it, man. This weekend, big one, Chelsea, Spurs, or formerly a big one. I think Spurs are actually going to turn the heat up on Graham Potter, if I'm being honest. The vibes aren't high at Chelsea. It's not a good moment. I think Potter needs to get angry, as he keeps talking about. But yeah, I don't think it's enough. I think Spurs beat Chelsea and add more pressure on Kashmir Graham.
I reckon Stell does it.
Yeah,
can't lose.
Stell.
Can't lose. That's what we call it now, isn't it? Stell.
Mm-hmm. And this is at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, right?
Yeah. Because you know where it is? We played them already this season and we drew at their stadium, and we didn't really play well.
When Tuchel and Conte had their handshake arm wrestle contest.
That was sick, yeah. So, but because we didn't really play well. We didn't play all that, but we got the draw, and they played all right, and now they're playing worse, and it's at the lane, and we're playing better.
Yeah. I think it's licks, man. I'll be honest.
Hopefully,
I hate to see people out of work or being made redundant and let go.
Not me.
I think if Tottenham get that done,
is it time?
Our man Graham, he was hot property, man, and now everyone's kind of abandoned him, and he seems alone. If
he can get the Villa job, he can get the Villa job after you can't really. It's Leicester, really, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, when Big Brendan gets a big job again, that he definitely deserves. Any more before we depart, man?
Nothing from me.
Love it.
Guys, sorry, but before we go, make sure you like this video and check out my new segment, Under the Microscope. Episode 1 is out now. It's on Rashford. It's on Marcus Rashford. Episode 2 is done, waiting to drop. It's on Chelsea and Mason Mount. Might drop it tonight, might drop it tomorrow. We'll see. And episode 3 is in the pipeline. So make sure you check out Under the Microscope. Like we say a million times, we've got loads of content on the way. Just make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned. What you going?
What do they call that? An Irish goodbye? I think they call it, where you just leave the venue, you don't say bye to everyone.
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. It makes
I've
sense.
done that. I've done that loads of times. I didn't know I had a name though. It's what
I
I'm
think
known for.
people call it the backdoor boogie as well, but
Ooh.
that might be something else.
The Irish goodbye. I find that a bit rude.
No, it's high praise, man. It's high praise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big up everyone inside as usual. Yeah, if you can before you log off, please make sure you like the video, and maybe drop a comment.
Oh yeah.
And we
Also,
are ever grateful. Jess, what
also,
happened?
we are also doing an end of season live show.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're doing it.
You're letting us know.
I've already.
No,
Yeah.
you're letting the. I thought that was just in the works, but I guess
No, I've already made contacts. Don't worry.
for the people that are online.
Yeah.
You
So,
heard
guys,
it.
we're doing an end of season live show. It'll be the week after the season finishes. So the Saturday, 3rd of June. I need you all there. Alex Bates. We're gonna sort something out with regards to your flight ticket. We're gonna.
I can use
raise
my
some
my
money.
Amex points or something. Yeah. We need to get Bates.
Yeah, we're getting Bates over here. Any of our subscribers from overseas, we're gonna find a way to get you lot down there. It might be a brunch, it might just be a live show, but it's live. June the 3rd. Lock it into your calendar. Oh, you mean when Arsenal don't win the title? Very funny. Yeah, June the 3rd. Lock it in.
We're gonna drink when that happens.
Kagabushi no Jutsu.
Cam Kicks, yes, my man. Live show, pull up, man. Yeah, it's currently on June the 3rd, barring any natural disasters. So yeah, everyone who can, make sure you're there. Come meet the gaffers. We'll talk some football. We'll talk shop as we usually do. And yeah, I guess it's like a little thank you for our subscribers, man, and the ACG family. Until next time, peeps. Stay safe, and we will catch you at the weekend. Peace.
Peace out.